So, yeah, dendritic growth.
Sorry?
Dendritic growth. That's perfect, efficient snow that accumulates really rapidly.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Easily.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thanks again for delivering.
Nice talking with you.
Let's get some wind gusts on here, Ross. We've done really well all day with this consistent 20 to 30, but we'll turn this around. And then we'll get a little better view. Still not in that weak spot, but hey, if you pan out, see the stuff here. This is heavier snow beginning to come down. It is the sweet spot of the storm. You know how these things wind up, Ross? When we grew up, there blizzards, and I've been in Duluth, and we know as they really wind up and start to move through the area that you get these nice bands. So again, this was just
accumulates faster.
This is the appetizer. What we're looking at as you pan out here, and then we've got the real deal coming here in the next 4 or 5 hours. We're really going to get pummeled through about 7 o'clock. So it's like a ghost town here. Get a shot out the side of the road. Only the mail carrier. Good. Okay. Have we measured right by that?
From WLFI, this is Lafayette's News Channel 18 with news from where you live.
Certainly public officials will notify everyone when in fact it is safe to go back out.
Blizzard conditions shutting down central Indiana. Good evening, I'm Jeff Smith.
And I'm Gina Quattrochi. The ingredients for blizzard conditions have been in place all day. Heavy snow, strong wind, cold temperatures, and poor visibility.
And as a result, most counties in the area have declared snow emergencies. We'll have a rundown on that situation coming up. But first, let's check the latest weather conditions. Mike Pringley's in the Forecast Center with that. Mike?
Yeah, just looking at some of the new data, and yes, the snow is just not ready to let up just yet. We're going to have this heavy snow at times, at least through 8 o'clock. In fact, as we look at tower cam, you can see the whiteout conditions. And as darkness descends, yeah, the visibility is only going downhill. So this is the news. We want everybody they did a good job staying put today. Let's continue that tonight. And even it looks like for Wednesday, it's going to be treacherous out there. In fact, as we look at some pictures from today, so much snow out there. Sue was talking about.
Well, Jeff and Gina, road crews have been out all day battling the storm. And Emergency Management Director Mark Kirby says the best thing people can do if they want to help the county is to just stay indoors.
One thing that we are obviously dealing with very dangerous situations. It's cold, very windy. We're dealing with significant depth of snow. Our crews are going to have to go in at between 6 and 8 o'clock tonight and get ready for their next big battle in the morning. It just is not a safe situation for people to be out and about on our county's roads.
Looking at tower cam, and we see the worst of the storm taking place right now in Lafayette. You see the shaking of the tower cam. Visibility is down near zero in some areas now. Drifting and blowing snow will be a problem not only tonight but through tomorrow. In fact, let's take a look at what this storm has done. Well, first of all, William Ray sends this picture in. Look at this. This is at 13.5 inches now near Rossville. Millard C. said it was a rough go out there, measuring that 11.7 inches in Frankfort. Here's what I'm expecting. The total snowfall accumulations, the latest maps in, showing another 3 to 5 inches. So notice 12 to Steve, and take a look at some of that snow, wind, and severe cold.
Yeah, that's right, Mike. We're dealing with the wind right now, and we're once again going to acknowledge all the hardworking city and county employees that have been working throughout the night, through the day, and they'll probably be putting in another long night tonight. And one of those people is Mark Kirby, who's the Executive Director of Tippecanoe County Emergency Management. Mark, we thank you once again for staying with us out here in the elements. We're not setting a very good example being out here, but we do have a little bit of a windbreak here, and What sort of calls have you been responding to throughout last night and most of the day today?
You know, really, it's been minimal. Reports of occupied vehicles that have slid off the ditch, consulting a lot with local law enforcement, giving them updates on road conditions, what's going on down in Indianapolis, what the state EOC is up to. So kind of being an information center and just being ready. At the same time, too, businesses, some of them having their protocols that they can't send their people home unless there is a snow emergency declared. So it was to their benefit as well to let them get their people off the road.
I know that we have people who are probably going to call 911 if they're stuck in their car. You mentioned people at home. Should they call your agency, or who should they be contacting for medical emergencies and such?
Really, we would like for everybody to call 911 if they have any sort of emergency, and then basically they'll sort it out and decide who best can respond to your situation or your problem. So just follow that standard protocol, and if we're the ones that are up and need to come out there, they'll get hold of us.
I don't want to give away our ages, but we can quickly talk about the blizzard of '78. We both remember that. How do you compare this one?
Well, I think